Hello, legends, heroes, and poopy heads. Welcome to the Omni Flash channel, where Omni Flash will take gaming to the next level.
Welcome, my name is Omni Flash, and I am your guide to Diablo Immortal. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the ultimate Crusader PvP guide. This is the best guide for being as tanky as you can possibly be. This build will also maximize your crowd control ability. It will make you super annoying, as all of your enemies will be afraid to get near you. Next of all, this build is super effective even with low resonance. This is a tank guide. This is a support guide. Everyone that you are partied with will love you. This is the Crusader guide that will make you invaluable to the team. No matter if you are 2k resonance, a 7k whale will love you to be on his team. This is an amazing guide that all Crusaders need to watch. So you better watch this and show it to anyone who wants to be a Crusader. So I will show you this guy's build. His name is Knee from HX. He is a 2.1k resonance Crusader. Absolutely phenomenal build. And we're going to look at it, and you better copy it because this is the best build ever. So you will be using Wind-Blessed Pauldrons. Wind-Blessed Pauldrons are essential to this build, increasing the length of Conjuration of Light, which is your group immunity. You will be able to make all 4 people in your party invincible for about 40% longer. That is insane and absolutely necessary. You will also have to use the Arrow Keeper. Arrow Keeper allows you to have your banner move with you and makes the banner always on as long as you are alive. This is key to a PvP because wherever you move, you will be moving crit buff and a defensive buff. All of these skills do not need high resonance. Your Holy Banner will allow your team to do intense crits, will also protect your team defensively with a special essence on the shield that I'm going to show you in just a second. Your Conjuration of Light, the invincibility buffs is going to be 30%, 39% longer. It's going to be you're going to be just as invincible as a 7k resonance whale. This is incredibly strong. If you are low resonance and you want to make a difference, becoming a Crusader can be the right choice. If you want to be in the top of the line PvP, playing to the best of your ability, no matter what resonance you are, you'll be able to turn the tides of battle. Even with, 1.5k, 1k resonance, 2k resonance. This man is 2k resonance. He gets 36 assists. We only have 47 kills. We have 47 kills. The defense had 44 kills. Usually, you would need a lot more kills in order to win that battle. We were able to do it with 47 kills versus their 44. This was an incredible battle. I know he did a lot of the work. I know he helped my team push those towers, push those idols. 100%, super strong. All right, let's look at the build again. Condemn. I love Condemn. Condemn is your bread and butter for crowd control. Most of your enemies are going to be afraid of you because of this 29% larger circle of death. Okay, you're not doing a lot of damage. You don't have to do a lot of damage. In this build, you are recommended to ignore attack, ignore potency. You want to ignore armor penetration. You don't really need that. You are there to be an annoying tank that sucks all of your enemies into a nice little ball to be destroyed. And that is why you need those pants called Permanent Reproach. You want Permanent Reproach pants. And you want the Iron Suzerain. The Iron Suzerain chest piece is super strong. It will suck all your enemies into a nice little ball to be crushed. Now we have the Luster Titanic. Luster Titanic offhand. This will make your Holy Banner also a defensive buff. It will help reduce the damage, continuous damage, for 40%. Alright, so it makes not only your Holy Banner cause your team to crit, like 100% crit chance, it will also keep them alive. Also, you see, it says also, so it's not an either or. Okay, so you will still keep the crit, but Holy Banner now also reduces continual damage taken by allies by 40%. This is so good. This is so good. You will be using Punish as your primary normal attack. Remember, you are to stay alive. That is your goal, to be an annoying tank, stays alive, and to suck all of your enemies together. He also uses a 6th set of the Tortured set, which causes your enemies to be immobilized for 2 seconds after he shield charges them. Now the shield charge is primarily used for mobility. You'll be able to catch up, shield charge in, and condemn your enemies. Or you can shield charge out and possibly immobilize your enemies so they cannot chase you. His gems, his legendary gems, look pretty good. He has Chip of the Stone Flesh, Frozen Heart, Blessing Worthy, Bottled Hope. He also has Blood-Soaked Jade. The only thing that I may change is the Unity Crystal can be changed to Curseling for an additional blind and CC. Now his level 2 Unity Crystal, the level 2, the rank 10 level 2, is strategically placed on his shoulder pads. This makes it so that his Conjuration of Light has a 10% cooldown, which is very important because his Conjuration of Light has the longest cooldown. I think it's like 24 seconds. Well, I mean, this will reduce it even further by 10%. Now this set is definitely used for survivability. He has Vithus to give him 30% longer Conjuration of Light, 30% longer Banner. Very important to have at least 2-piece Vithus in any Crusader build. He chose to go for Montebanks. The 4-piece Montebanks gives him 33% HP shield every 9 seconds. It's a very, very strong way to help you stay alive, especially if you are playing against players which are twice your size. All of your normal gems will be defensive, so no citrines, you won't need potency, and no sapphires. No sapphires, you don't need armor penetration. For example, the gems you use, if you're like a giant whale, then you can use some offensive gems. But if you are 95% of players and you can be fighting someone that is twice your resonance, 3 times your resonance, then you want to match them in defensive stats if possible. This way will keep them from killing you as quickly. You'll never be able to match their offensive and defensive stats, so you're going to sacrifice your attack for your defense. So you want to all topaz so you get high resistance so you don't get stun locked, and you want all aquamarines. All aquamarines. And you say, what am I going to do with my sapphires and citrines? I don't think they will help you very much. Having an extra 300, or just having extra stats, defensive stats, may make a huge difference, can keep you alive. Having 300 more armor pen probably it's not going to help you kill anything. Having 300 more armor may keep you alive longer. So you want all aquamarines, all topaz. Now for your tourmalines and your rubies, you want more rubies because they're cheaper, more affordable. One tourmaline in your set is fine, but mostly rubies because you are tanked. The best family bonuses for this set would be 6 set of Jolt or 6 set of Barrier. Both of those will help keep you stay alive. One thing that you may swap in from the new update, there's going to be some new shoulder pads called Radiant Auspex. Radiant Auspex shoulders, you might use that so that you can blind your enemies for 3 extra seconds when you turn on your Conjuration of Light. Okay, so that is the build. Now we're going to be looking at we're going to be focusing on his playstyle. He goes in, he banners the teams and destroys, takes down the center idol pretty quickly. I'm here to try to kill as many attackers as possible. With them dead, my team is able to kill the idol fairly quickly. What he does, he mostly stays on the idol if possible. Oh, he's actually moving. He's heading directly to the idols right now, which is a good thing. He's going to go and go turn on the idols. He is in a fight with someone. I'm looking at the mini map. So there were 2 players that were attacking him. So he had to back off from the bottom idol. 4 strong players wiped out the 2 players that we had on these idols. Oh, the way you tell which player is Ni is you look on the mini map up top. And he is the number 3. Okay, I think that he's about to respawn. He's going to come back to the top idols. He's pushing up. He's coming to me. He gave me Conjuration of Light, made me invincible. Tried to condemn some of the ranged people. Then he came back to help the fight on top of the idol. Oh, he actually came on to me, gave me the invincibility again. I think your invincibility will be best used on some of your strongest players. But you can also use them. I mean, if you had a choice, you would use it on your strongest squishy players. But if I know I have an invincibility, I would just go all in, and then that will allow me to not proc my Undying Rage. So if you have a Crusader on your team, always be sure to see if you get a very bright yellow shield. The very bright yellow shield is the invincibility shield. Shield of Zens, and the shield that you get from Losum Lamina is a paler orange shoe. The time that you want to use Conjuration Light, especially if you're in a fight, you want to save. You want to try and save it until you have a sliver of health. Usually your enemies are already low. When you have a sliver of health, they probably are pretty low also. You turn on the invincibility and you'll be able to take them down, or you'll be able to survive so that your team will take them down. So far in this fight, he has given me 2 invincibilities, but I'm pretty sure he's been staying a lot of time on the idol. During that engagement, did you see it? We were pushing into the very end of that zone. Even though he was tiny, even though he is a small 2K, he was standing on the enemy spawn point, probably condemning them as they came out of spawn, or trying to CC them. That allowed us to effectively push in, causing a distraction, and effectively allowed us to win the game. So I think he was perhaps the real MVP. Now you know how to play a Crusader. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.